Right, it's a bit tricky sometimes to get everything on view. So that's a pan pastel if you haven't seen one. Basically it's just pans in these cake tins, and I've got a big selection there. As I said, if you're new to pans, new to drawing with them, I really suggest checking out that section I've got on Patreon that walks you through how to begin with pans. Okay, don't just jump in to something like this. But you're more than welcome to have a go. You will learn something. Watch the video anyway. It's not just for advanced. Okay, so I decided I'll have a go with the nose area. I've just mixed up my pan. A couple of colours going on there. Now obviously you would use that kind of technique I showed to select colours. There's absolutely no point when you get to this stage, this level of being able to draw, to be calling every colour out, okay, because I'm not using one pan. For instance there I've got burnt sienna, put a touch of that there, that's the vibrancy. The general colour is burnt sienna shade, and then I lightened it just a touch with red iron oxide tint. So I've got lots of colours going just for that. That's why it doesn't work if you're kind of calling colours out. Those are on the absolute beginner lessons. So I know that's quite close. That's okay, good start. As it comes out, goes more this pinky colour. Added some of that to the mix. This is just the base. I'm not expecting it to be incredibly accurate. It's just a base colour. I see this more as it's almost like sculpting. See, it goes darker down here. Just thinking of the three-dimensional shape and form, and on top of this will go pastel pencils. As I come up between the eyes, it's light, but it's also kind of greyed out a bit, so I've just put a bit of a grey into that, and then let's see how that looks. Not too far off, but I can see now it's a little bit more pink in there. That's close enough. The essential part is the tonal value, at least at the end, okay? As I said, at this stage, not as critical. Because pencils will go on top and they'll then refine the colour. Around there it goes. Don't forget, as the artist, I can also change it. If I think that something needs to be whatever, lighter, darker, warmer, cooler, if I would like to create the effect to do more of something, I can do that. Artistic license. So it comes around. It's quite warm, dark under the eye there. Like that. It will be up in there as well. That's roughly the same colour, so let's just pop it in. It goes lighter, still rich as it comes here, so that's the brown bit, that's the white bit, this is that bit. like that. Comes around, goes quite warm there as well. And then eventually in the middle goes dark, but that's those V shapes showing up. Just try a bit of that dark in the middle, just so I know where it is. It's not as dark as it's going to be, because pencils will do that better. It's going to be dark there. That'll kind of sweep out. And that's more of a grey colour. It's quite warm here. Now there are other tools that you can use. If you find that this one is, you know, too big for your accuracy, you can use small, what look like makeup applicators. Right, so a little bit darker into this creamy colour. Right, let's have a look. What I need is a couple of these on the go. So I keep one then for the real highlights. And then I keep one more for darks, okay? So I have two of these going. I've got a dark one and a light one. So I'm not muddying things up all the time. Right, a little bit darker blue. This is a colour I use very often. It's called Payne's Grey Extra Dark. So just put that in there because I want this to be a little bit darker, a little bit pinker. Okay, I'll go up in there. Squint my eyes every now and again. I'll come around there. Helps to stop me looking for details. And then this will come around. It's going to come around like that. A shape there. Okay, let's move this just a little bit to the side. It's a bit difficult getting everything in view, as I said. Right, I think that gives me enough to kind of go on with there. Perhaps come down here a little. Use my lighter colour, pan, so it does go pretty light in lots of sections here. Just blend that in. Very, very little pastel. Don't need much. That's why pans last so long. Let's go a bit lighter than that. Better to go a bit lighter. There you go. warmer, pinker. Very bright there. Very bright there. Okay. You could definitely do the whole drawing with just PanPastels if you wanted. If you want a real, painterly, loose effect, you just do it with pans and then just gradually use smaller and smaller pastel tools really to get some more detail in there. Personally, I like detail in my work. As I said, each to their own, most definitely. Okay, it's warm colour there. Warmer under here as well. So now I've got a bit of a base down, I can think, okay, does an area need to be warmer somewhere or more vibrant? Bearing in mind it'll all be adjusted with the pencils on top, but a fair bit of this is going to show through as well. Hope you've enjoyed this short video and picked up a few tips and techniques along the way. Remember, the full-length video is on my Patreon art channel, so if you want to take your art to the next level, check that out. And I thought I'd leave you with some incredible transformations from my Patreon members.